Good evening, everypony, and welcome to Commentario's Magic stream on today's Sunday, March 24th, 2019. I am, as always, Grandpaws.
Big Cheese. Arcat, and with us today we have a patron guest and a special guest.
Frog.
And Ivory Starlight.
Welcome, guys.
Good to have you here.
You have to have some Trixie on your stream.
Not enough Trixie on the stream? We built an entire deck around her. What more do you want from us?
You better believe we have Trixie on our stream.
I want the Twilight deck, which is obviously better. She is an alicorn, you know.
Did Larson get a hold of her?
Yes? Like,
Twilight maybe... Go on.
What kind of question is that?
Twilight may be an alicorn, but Trixie had the alicorn amulet, so who's really at fault here?
Trixie, obviously. See, because Hithrock doesn't even have a retort to this.
Twilight's transformation was involuntary and unexpected. Trixie actively sought out becoming an alicorn. What does that say about her character? Right, exactly.
That's a good thing.
What, that she can't be an alicorn?
Yeah, because unicorns are much better.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And we're saying that in the other sense. It's like what you said isn't even like evaluatable on the correct or incorrect scale.
But if Twilight was better before she had wings, Trixie still doesn't have wings.
Which makes Trixie better?
Exactly.
I'm just seeing that math meme with all the numbers and formulas and stuff popping up.
I'm actually just here to make Arcat's argument crumble.
Well, someone has to. Anyway, today's going to be a lot of fun, because we're able to do something that we haven't done in some time, that we used to do with some regularity, and that is a patron duel. So many of you probably hear the announcements that come at the end of our videos, thanking all of our patrons for their support, and reminding everyone of the benefits that you can get by supporting us on Patreon. And one of those benefits is the ability to challenge either members of Sim or other patrons to duels with some wacky rules. And Hithrock, having been kind and patient and not having played nearly enough Trixie recently, decided that it was his time to shine again.
By doing something that involved no Trixie whatsoever.
Right, exactly. Spoilers. And the rules of a patron challenge are pretty open and pretty broad. Whoever is initiating the challenge is free to choose the format of whatever they want. And he chose a doozy.
Yes, he did. What he chose is a core Singleton Blitz Duel. So let's just stop a moment and go over this. So we all know what core is. That means Equestrian Odysseys and forwards. Singleton means you're only allowed to run one copy of a card. And because it's a Blitz Duel, you have to build the deck in 15 minutes. Sound fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also fun.
So this was not only a deck building challenge in terms of restrictions that were placed on the deck, but it was a deck building challenge in terms of you see the hourglass that's ticking down there. And by hourglass, I mean quarter of an hourglass. And Singleton is not really a format that has been thoroughly explored, although, Hithrock, would you like to share the funny story of the first Singleton game we ever played before this duel?
Oh, for sure. So GP, I think it was you who invited me to play Singleton, and I proposed to make it Blitz. And when we build the deck, and then I jokingly said, "Oh, what if we build the same deck?" And GP like, "No, there's no way we build the same deck because I'm playing something that you don't usually play." And that was exactly what I was playing. And our game began with both of us starting at Trading Traditions and having Muffinmire as our main.
And both of us naming Blue.
Yeah.
We both built Muffin Mare Blue.
Good job.
It was hilarious.
It was pretty amusing. I've still got a screenshot of it somewhere. But it just means that Hithrock is a man with good taste in Blitz decks. When all else fails, just go back to Elves. Anyway,
We'll see if that holds true.
I suppose that's fair.
All right, so as with Blitz duels, this will be separated into two parts. First, we need to watch them build the decks, which is great because we get to make fun of them as they scroll around frantically looking for that one card that they need. Which seems good from a commentating perspective. Then we'll look over the decks as such that they built. And then we get to watch them play, which is just as exciting because they get to sit there and like panic and start drawing cards to see and try and find that one card that they need. That's not actually a spoiler because they didn't do that, but it would be funny if they did. And besides, it's all about the rhetoric.
Exactly. If you guys can't trash talk us in the middle of the game, then what's even the point?
Well, the hope is to provide useful and interesting commentary, but the trash talk's a fun side benefit. It also works much better if you're here and can banter back.
That's fair. Instead of yelling at the people that are halfway across the country while the game is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the one-sided banter through the recording microphone can be kind of amusing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, should we take a look at what transpired in the deck building?
It sounds about like it's that sort of time. Everyone ready?
Ready.
All right.
Let's go.
Well, let's go. Okay, contestants, good evening. Are
Good
both of
evening.
you're both ready?
6 in the morning.
So they had 15 minutes?
8:50 at night.
15 minutes. Okay.
So it's combo
so-
time.
Perhaps. In fact, it's Singleton time. So, your task, should you choose to accept it, and you don't have much of a choice, by the way, because Hithrock chose the rules for this, is to build a 45-card problem deck. And
I'm sorry, 45-card problem deck?
yes, a 45-card problem deck. A
I don't
45-card.
I don't recall these rules by Hithrock. What madness are you up to?
I don't know. Sounds good though. A 45-card draw deck, 10-card problem deck. You have 15 minutes, and every
How
card.
many problems are
must be a
there in
Singleton.
core?
Including main.
Yes, obviously including the main.
More than
Regrettably,
45,
you
I
don't
think.
have 6 Trixies. Hithrock.
Oh.
Well,
I
I
can.
can, just not all
Yeah.
the same Trixie.
Hmm.
And not the Trixie name. And this is a core format, Singleton, yes?
Yes.
It is in fact core.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready too. Well, not, but yes.
All right, you may begin. 1, 2, 3.
Are you ever actually ready for something like this?
No.
Have you seen
Grandpa-
the Royal Archive?
Yeah, Grandpa's instantly to
You
the
already
Royal
on Royal
Archive.
I am already on Royal Archive.
So am I.
And there goes Hithrock. Okay, we're looking at dragons on Grandpa's
Whatever, I'm gonna go for
side.
it.
Did he just type trait dragon?
Yeah. And format core.
I don't. Does it support that?
Yeah.
It does.
Royal Archive does.
Oh, you haven't added that on the API.
Correct.
Okay.
You should.
I got other things to do. Like build stuff to make Coco work better.
3 colors on GP's side. Brave man.
Oh wow, I already added a ton of stuff. Has Hithrock picked up Quitter Choir yet? Yes, he did. Okay. It's a lot of dragons.
I actually like this going back and forth between the Royal Archive. It looks like we're just flying.
Look at me adding Goldie Delicious.
Is this
Singleton
sped up
format.
at all?
Nope. This is real time. I mean, look, there's a clock right there.
No, it's true.
You want to talk about that Goldie Delicious pick, Kethrock?
No, I think that's a pretty pro pick.
That's the BM pick.
So what colors? So you're so far blue, orange, purple?
Yeah, but give it time.
Did you pick up, yeah, Ultimate Organizers?
I think that was the first blue card.
School shut down. Do it. Do it. You know you want to.
I kind of wish that I had.
Watching you use Ponyhead makes me think that we need a reset filters button.
I would appreciate this.
It's part of the challenge.
Yeah, who knew that Blitz is actually a typing challenge, if anything?
So there are no troublemakers.
How many cards per minute can you do?
I don't know. I haven't tried.
On Ponyhead?
You need to know all the aliases.
Apparently, at least 3. No, wait, more than that. Like 3 1/3.
Yeah, there are also problems in main.
Yeah.
I like how we both pick entry at the
Let's
same
see, how
time.
many cards are you at right now?
We knew what
Both
we
of you.
knew what we needed, then we just needed to support it.
So 10 minutes, or almost 10 minutes in, Hithrock's at 27, 28 cards, and GP is at... No, there's some troublemakers.
And we're actually only 5 minutes in.
Sorry, opposite direction. 10 minutes left, 5 minutes in.
I was actually very worried that I
5
won't make
minutes
it
gone.
in time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 5 minutes remaining.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just getting my light trolling in here.
okay, that's fine.
I wouldn't say that far, no. It's not entirely fine.
It's pretty close. It's fine enough. I kept coming back to Sphinx.
Why?
Not to include it, but just because I'd have to scroll past it. And was like,
Don't lie.
why is this card even here?
Because it's great, it's like Magic Arena.
Okay, 35 cards. There we go. Finally can see. What's Hithrock at now?
I'm disappointed that neither of you made a Magic Arena deck here.
What with the one Magic Arena that we're allowed to have?
Yes.
Wow. You guys are like starting to scrape the barrel here. I saw you looking at Time Loop.
So, I think it was around this time that I start looking at remaining card slots and entry and what else I want to include. Oh my gosh.
I assume you have Portal.
Yeah. At least I remember him portaling my bunny.
That was the worst. Yeah, here we go.
So, Hithrock, you managed to be just 2 colors?
Yeah.
I also cut all the blue at this point.
Oh yeah, I see. Just
I
because
don't like-
not enough entry, or
If I could definitely run enough entry, but it would greatly constrict the deck's answers and tools. It would take up too many card slots since I couldn't run duplicates.
yeah.
So I think like out of all 3 matches that I played with you in this, I always like had 2 color decks. Did you?
I had the 1 color deck. It's never.
Oh, yeah.
And you had more than a 2 color deck because you played Twilight that one time, didn't you?
You need more AT generation. Do you have 3 AT generators?
I have some number of them. I have Factory Jack and Starlight.
Did you not have Twi? Paper
I can't remember. I don't think I had Paper Twi.
I think I'm doing some meme inclusions.
Getting it as well.
I'm looking at Vapor Trail here.
I
No,
don't
no
know.
Paper Twi.
I'm pretty sure
Man.
the Golden Delicious was your meme inclusion.
Oh, right. Every single one of those.
Okay,
is terrible.
yeah, we can have that.
You need 10 more cards. GP. Hithrock's almost done. 3 more cards.
You almost went for that Star Swirl journal.
Don't lie. I did not.
I saw it.
Your mouse hovered over
Definitely
it briefly.
50-50.
I couldn't help it. It was on that part of the page. I had to move the cursor past it.
It hovered there for a while. It was enough for it to like max size.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Throw in
That's
a
a thing.
rescue party. It'll be fine.
How much time do I have left?
Well, it would be really funny to say you have 1 minute left. You have 5 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Okay.
Catajack? Catajack? No, no Catajack. I don't think you'd want Catajack here.
There
Oh.
it is.
So you added that. Did you keep it? No.
Oh.
But I thought about it.
You're at 38. No, 39. You're having a hard time with these last few. Hithrock's already on the problems.
It was tough to fill these in.
Why didn't you want Paper Twi?
Low flip and
Yeah.
high rec.
Oh yeah, because it's on your off.
Off color and you also just know that he's going to pay.
You should add the main 6. They're so good at color entry.
No.
So amazing.
No.
I remember people didn't agree with me that they were the worst card in existence during pre-release.
Well, we did have Magic Arena at that point.
I was about to say Sweet Apple Acres and Magic Arena. And now we've got Star
I'm pretty
Swirl's
sure
Journal.
for the ratings, I was the only
And
one that gave them a
Sphinx.
0.
Funny how you all talk about the greatest cards we have in the game.
I will not hear besmirching of Berry Dream's good name.
The greatest and powerfulest cards.
Yes.
I'm just like grabbing random stuff at this point. Not
No,
random, but
I'm grabbing high power, low bonus, good ability, non-epic troublemakers.
Okay, so there was a Windmill Slam of a Mimics in there. Sure.
Did you have any
Who
ideas
added
what?
the mimics?
Hithrock.
What added the changing mimics?
Or, no, me.
Okay.
Let's say.
Do it.
It,
You know you wanna.
Hithrock's way ahead of me here.
Did you have any idea what I was going to play? Like,
I
thoughts?
was certain you were going to be playing Control.
Aha!
Some kind of hard Control.
Just
three-
like the first time.
The 3-minute mark is where you scrap everything and start over.
Shh. Don't spoil it.
Finding those
Time
last
check.
couple of problems was really
That's a
hard.
lot of
2
colorless.
minutes 30.
So did you know exactly what you were going for here, Hithrock?
I
From the
mean,
beginning?
not really. I thought, like I wanted critters, and then I thought, critters are good with Octavia, and I think I can like smash a couple of yellow and white cards together and get something, and that's what I went for eventually.
What did you just take out of your deck there?
Who are you asking?
GP, because you were at 45 cards and then now you're at 44.
Double diamond, it looks like. No, he's still
No,
in
he's
there.
still there.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm done.
And you were worried about time pressure. You've got
Time.
a minute and 20 seconds left.
Okay.
You have 1 minute to decide your last problem.
I used most of it.
This rock looks like you ended up with a nice curve.
Yeah, I also ended up with nice Goldie Delicious.
35.
How much yellow entry did you have?
After I said I was done, I started looking at this and thought not enough, but it was fine.
Yeah, it didn't look like enough.
30.
Just add a problem.
It's a difficult decision. Stop writing me about this. I can't change it after the fact.
Pretty sure you can. You just got to travel through time.
What did I end
Like
up
10
adding?
seconds trying to.
Done.
All right.
Okay.
That's it. You both came in ahead of the clock.
Yeah, I'm
So
not
there-
so sure about this anymore.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
It's fine. It'll be
Oh, so-
fine.
Yeah.
They say it's fine, but is it actually ever fine?
No, it's never fine.
It was fine.
All right. 15 minutes later, we've got a pair of deck lists. Shall we take a look at them?
Sure.
Let's start with Hithrock. Now, apologies for these being so tiny, but I have to have this thing show 45 separate cards for some reason. Cough.
Hey, we can sit there and combine the rules from those two silver spanners and do a 90 card deck Singleton.
Or we could not.
In 15 minutes.
Actually, just start clicking cards and hope for the best.
At that point, you have to go 3-color.
At that point, you go 3-color and you just start looking at stuff that doesn't have entry requirement. Anyway, that's not what we're doing now. Let's look at Hithrock's deck.
All right. So I believe what we've got here is an Octavia Swarm deck with a handful
Yeah.
of really hilarious meme inclusions.
And Nemo is already calling me out on this. I know! It's terrible. Doesn't have any Trixies.
It's a sweet list, though.
Hold on, let me check to make sure here.
You're scanning the artwork, aren't you?
I don't know, because there might be some changelings in there. I mean, maybe there's a Trixie wanting to get something signed by Twilight and Herd of Adoring Fans.
No?
Could be. Just saying.
The one rock farmer would have really made it.
Yeah, I should have done that.
I mean, the drop would have been easy. Just take out the Goldie Delicious and put in Trixie Rock Farmer. They're both equally useful.
So much shade.
Don't rub it in. There's also another thing here that I have conning the Conpony instead of Sanctuary Construction. Because I mixed the two.
Ah. Yeah, it would make more sense to have the other one.
Yeah. But other than that, I think there's not a whole lot in here that should really surprise anyone if they're looking to make a white-yellow swarm deck.
Mm-hmm. I was also banking on GP playing Troublemakers. That's why we have a bit of things here to deal with now.
Well, you read me far better than I read you, that's for sure.
Well,
Yep.
at least I didn't expect you to play Cloney.
The one... Oh, no, there it is. I was looking for the furball. There he is, up there. I was not playing Cloney. I thought about it for half a second. And then decided not to.
Not a good idea.
Probably not.
Any other comments on your deck, Kithrock?
Not really. The only comment is that there's not as many creature generating cards as I thought there were.
I'm kind of surprised you went for some of the higher confront requirement problems, or at the very least, the swaying the sea ponies.
I don't really had other choice. Like, I spent a while looking through the problems, and I didn't like any of the problems, and like, swaying the sea ponies was one of the questionable choices that I think like I included as one of the last cards. And there isn't just much choice there, and it's somewhat fine in Octavia because getting to 8 power in Octavia is not that big of a deal, I guess.
That's true. I'm just surprised you didn't like Equal or Else, Mob Mentality, or Dream whatever. You know, Dream whatever.
That card. The one
That
with the
card.
brownies on.
I considered Mob Mentality, but I don't remember why I didn't like it. Like, there was a reason why I didn't put... Oh, because of High Yellow Wreck. I didn't want problems with High Yellow Wreck. And Swaying the Sea Ponies is one of those cards too, but still.
Yeah.
4 is not super hard to hit, though, with this amount of yellow friends.
And if you're going to pick a problem that has 4 yellow wreck, then it's like, okay, sure, you might as well pick the one that has 3 bonus. That's fair.
I don't know. Sounds like there might be some foreshadowing there.
I don't even remember if that problem ever came up.
Yeah, I don't remember too.
Huh. I guess we'll just have to find out later, won't we?
Guess so.
Let's take a look at GP's deck. I'd like to start out by just going, that's a lot of dragons.
Okay, so this doesn't look like a countered farming deck to me.
It's because it's not purple, blue, and white.
I sense a backstory here.
Everything is counter farming.
Everything Hithrock plays is counter farming.
Yeah, even the previous deck.
Yeah, it's got all those ways to get rid of troublemakers. It seems good.
So, Smolder is a main that generally, in constructed in core, I would call an anti-farming deck, or a counter-farming deck, when you can run multiple copies of some of these cards. When that is not possible, you must shift your game plan. And the game plan here was, Rawr, I'm a Durgan.
Yep.
And that's really about it. I wish that I had included more disruptive events, but overall, I was pretty happy with the selection of things here. Guess I could have dropped some of the more boring dragons. And I mean, there are some fun things to do here. You've got Grubber and Fume, which is nice, and Fume, in this case, is going to exhaust everything your opponent has.
Well, unless you don't have a board.
Sure. The one troublemaker inclusion that I really liked here was the Skeleton Soldiers, because I decided I was ultimately just on the hand disruption plan with Smolder, and the more ways I can find to start face-offs, the better.
It's fair enough.
I do wish I had turned that Rest in Pieces into a school shutdown, though.
Yeah, that would have helped you later, I think. More foreshadowing. Well, any other comments before we take a look at the match?
Needs
Yes,
Sphinx.
A Nyx or Farmer for an orange deck.
Needs more snacks. Yeah.
I mean, that too, but Sphinx would definitely be a good one.
Yes,
don't know.
he's playing purple and not playing Magic Arena. He's playing Troublemakers and not playing Sphinx. He's playing orange and not playing Rock Farmer.
I didn't do anything right.
Didn't even have a paper twy in there. Shame.
Right?
Well, I guess we'll have to see how it works out, though.
Yep. Are we ready to go to the video?
I believe we are. Everyone ready?
I am indeed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Players, you have an hour. Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck, Ithra.
Good luck, GP. What's your main?
Smolder.
My main is Octavia.
Oh yeah, we are wildly different then.
Yes. We are.
Okay. Yeah, I can see why Ara said what he said. This will be interesting. Let's roll for first.
Sure.
I believe what I said was Spike has a crush on Rarity.
3.
What?
Okay, so you're up first.
Okay.
Spoilers.
I didn't know this.
Well, at least you're not playing Tempest, so that's fine. Okay, pulling my deck. Are you settled on the starting problem?
Yes, I'm on Trading Traditions.
No, I'm on Viking Lesson Tactics.
Surprise, surprise.
Is this not a counter-farming deck?
What, Octavia? Octavia counter farming? That depends.
No.
Is purple your secondary color?
Well, you don't know. Might know soon, but we'll see.
If you had played purple, it could have been Trixie.
Okay, ready to draw the starting hand?
I am ready to draw the starting hand.
Okay.
No, they are actually not playing at the same table.
Good and terrible at the same. You're playing small.
I mean, metaphorically, it is the same table.
Are you gonna mulligan? I am gonna mulligan.
I'm going to keep this hand.
Okay. I didn't even catch you showing your hand to the camera.
Did I do that?
Yes. Okay, drawing 6. Okay, this is better.
The camera was mounted about 2 feet above the play surface.
It's gonna be fine. Okay, I'm ready to start.
As am I. I will name purple with Trading Traditions. Surprise, surprise.
Wow, I thought you were gonna name yellow. Okay, I'll use d6 to count my AT. 2 AT, not drawing a card. I'll just pass.
Sounds good. I will gain 2 AT, draw my card. Sorry, I accidentally picked up 2. What do you want me to do with the top one?
Just put them back
That's
on
a
top.
50
It's
DKP
fine.
minus.
I don't think
You'll
I saw
draw
it.
it.
It's fine.
Good
I'll
Good
draw
job.
it next turn. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so spend 1. Play a troublemaker to my problem and pass the turn.
Okay. Draw a card. Get 2 more AT. Pay 2 to move Octavia
Sure.
to my problem. Pay 2 for rarity element to generosity, giving +2 to Octavia.
Element of generosity?
No, generous pony.
There we go. Okay, I was gonna have questions. Yes, generous pony is fine.
Okay, confront.
Yeah, that's fine. You're on the board.
Okay, my
Lots
main
of
focus.
questions.
Yes, indeed.
And pass to you.
Okay. I'll gain 2. I will draw and uncover the smooths.
Ah, I see what's happening here. That's fine.
Put a counter on him.
Mm-hmm.
And I will play a Starlight Glimmer up to Trading Traditions.
Okay.
Exhaust her for 1 AT and pass the turn.
Coming out of the gate swinging here, aren't we?
Okay. We'll draw a card. Well, I get AT first and then I draw.
What, you mean instead of letting Octavia DFO?
Eh. Yeah, basically.
Smooth, eh?
Smooth indeed.
2 for coloratura.
Okay.
Score face confirm.
Score phase is fine.
Okay. 2 points, pass 2.
Okay.
But also a glimmer.
So gaining 4 this turn. Readying and drawing. I'm going to spend 2 AT.
Okay.
I'm going to move Smolder. Then I will spend 1 for a Spike Festival Assistant.
Okay.
There we go.
And I will go to my score phase.
Yes.
I will confront.
Mm-hmm.
Which will let me flip. And then at the end of my turn, I will exhaust Starlight Glimmer to gain an AT and pass the turn.
That's fine.
Although I suspect you probably needed the
Oops, wrong
purple
thing.
wreck in order to get the spike out.
3 AT. Drawing a card.
I did. But Spike was an efficient way of
Smolder.
flipping Smolder.
Well, in the Singleton format, I think you take what you can get. It was a way of flipping Smolder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Not challenging.
You will challenge or you will not challenge?
Nope.
No challenge. Got it.
No challenge.
Okay.
I am fine as I am. Okay, so I have 3 AT. Could do that. Fine, score phase, confront.
Score phase is fine.
As to you.
Okay. Let's gain 3 up to 5 and draw. I'm going to go to my main phase.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3 for Caldera Explosive Personality.
Sure.
I'm going to spend 1 AT and exhaust Caldera to frighten your Coloratura.
That's fine.
And I will go to score phase.
Yeah.
Confront for a point.
Yep.
Exhaust Starlight Glimmer for 1 AT. Pass the turn.
Okay, 3T. Java,
you have a
stick. That's a nice card.
This is the stick that you draw.
If I have one,
What do I want to do here?
I don't think we had a stick in our game, but I'd rather you have a stick than Caldera there.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fair.
Caldera is kind of annoying.
Yes.
what does Caldera say again?
Is a nice
We want
stick.
to frighten something, and when it readies, you may put a power counter on something, on a dragon.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pass to you.
Okay. We will ready Caldera, and we will put a counter on Caldera. That's the closest I was going to get to turn. Running Midnight.
Why
Much
don't you
worse,
just run
though.
midnight?
Oh, that's not bad. Good question.
Could have figured out some way to get the light.
Play Reanimator.
Yeah.
Let's exhaust Starlight Glimmer to gain 1 AT.
Okay.
I'm shocked and appalled.
I'll spend 3 AT.
It's like gaining action tokens is good or something.
Is it? Why did no one tell me?
Over to your problem.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That sounds
I
fine.
think you did know, but you decided to not run Trixie.
Anything you want to do about that?
Nope. I'm good.
Are you double confronting?
I'm not. I intentionally exhausted Starlight, Then I'm and going to go I to also my asked score phase.
Okay.
Also asked I'm going to Hitsrock confront your problem for 1 point.
Yes.
If he had an Octavia trigger on me playing Ember there. Problem face off.
Okay.
He passed on it.
Yeah.
Okay. At the start of
Wouldn't
the
change
face-off,
much.
Smolder. No, it wouldn't have.
Right. What has to go from here? Vapor Trail.
It's the card.
Trail, you said?
Yep.
Ah, yellow. Okay. I'm going to give
Wait, this is the first time you knew that he was running yellow?
Ember
Mm-hmm.
+1 power until the end of the face-off then. Okay, let's flip.
Yeah, it's 5 and 7, right?
Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Vapor Trail in there.
Okay.
And I flip a 4 for motivational speech, so that puts me at 12.
I flip a 3, but I may put a cushion token into play. I actually realized I don't have
It
that
would
much
have
power.
mattered.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will give 2 power to Octavia. I have now 3 plus 2, 5 plus 5, 10 plus 1, 11.
Okay, so I believe I'm still up by 1 then?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any responses?
Nope. You win.
Okay. I will take the point. And trigger Diligent on Ember. Gotta watch those triggers. Send them home.
Yeah,
Like which trigger?
I don't really play
Creativity.
Octavia very often.
And your next problem is?
Down the drain.
I played down the drain. Played Ember to his problems. An extra
Oh, and
AT
he could have
move
boosted
there.
his own
Okay,
stuff,
I have
sure.
3 AT banked. I'm at 4 points. I'm passing the turn to you.
She doesn't, in fact, not care whose
Okay.
character.
Drawing a card.
Now, I specifically didn't want a DFO there. I wanted to stay behind a troublemaker wall.
Yeah.
Removing my lacking lesson plans.
Mm-hmm. And how much AT are you currently at?
Should be 9. I forgot AT at the start. I had 6.
Yeah,
And
that's what I thought. Just wanted to be sure you had gained it.
yep.
Too many action tokens.
I actually want to do this. Yeah, I think it's fine. I'll pay 2.
It's always
Okay.
scary when aggro has that
Okay.
many
And I'll put guns in
actions.
play.
Sure.
I'll give 2 power to Octavia and score face confront.
Yep,
Silly
that's
gummies. What are you
Pass to
doing?
Okay. Gain 3 up to 6. Ready my characters. Draw.
Okay.
How many cards do you have in hand?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 cards in hand. Okay. And I have 7. Let me think of what I'd like to do here. Okay. I'm going to start by spending 1 AT and exhausting Caldera in order to frighten your gummy. Such value.
Yep. You remove my yellow.
Did you want to remove my yellow?
Well, I had to do Yes. something.
Such value. Many scary.
No,
I
this
mean,
is a creature token.
Keeping people locked out of their secondary color is a perfectly valid strategy.
The, card
Especially
advice.
here
Yeah.
where it's
Yeah.
going to be very difficult to get
Sure.
it back in some cases.
Do you have something else that can possibly represent that?
I actually have creature tokens, but like I need to stand up and get them.
That's fine. Take your time.
Okay. Okay, one.
Still feels bad. Judge, brief pause, please. Spending AT to frighten a gummy.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I actually had more entry in my hand right
I-
at that moment.
I, of course, did not know this, but
Yeah.
I would be happy to send you a critter token through the internet, but I unfortunately don't think it works that way.
It's called a fax, don't you know?
Fax me some critter tokens, bro. Do you have a fax machine?
No.
What's the
Well-
going international fax rate?
Let's,
They were actually never popular here.
Okay, I got them.
let's start with ouch and go up from there.
There we go. Now it's a creature.
All right. I'm going to spend 2 AT, and I'm going to move Spike home, and I'm going to, let's see, what is the exact wording of down the drain?
Opponents can't move characters to this problem unless they pay 1.
Okay, sounds fine. Then I will use Spike's ability, well, first I'll trigger Traveler, and then I will trigger his second ability to move Octavia home.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to go to my score phase. I will confront Traditions for 1, exhaust Starlight to gain 1 AT, 4 AT, I believe 7 cards in hand, let me double check. 7 cards in hand, pass the turn.
That's a lot of power counters on
Gain
things.
380.
Yeah, if I could choose
Go,
any
go.
3 dragons to start this game with, these probably would have been the 3.
Okay.
This is why I'd rather have a stick
Annoying.
than Caldera on the board.
You don't want to go with Blue Ember?
Nope.
By the way, this whole time, I'm sitting on Fume and Grubber in my hand as well.
I think right now in my hand is Battle Snakes and Industrial Revolution, I think.
I'm gonna pay 3.
Yeah, I think you played the Battle Snakes
Wait.
this turn, right?
What's the score right now?
Sure.
I'll give power to Fancy Pants.
5v5, I
Which is
think?
not enough. Oops.
Yeah, 5v5.
Oh well. Yes, we gotta do something else.
So yeah, I miscalculated here and I didn't have 1 power.
Correct.
Math is hard.
That's why I played Battle Snakes.
You needed 6, and you had 5.
Right, because you look at Fancy Pants' cost at 3, and you're like, oh, perfect, it's a 3-power friend. But it was not.
Yeah. Sad life.
Thinking.
I've done that before.
I'm going to refrain from making the JoJo reference. But it was me.
Wait, could I have actually processed the triggers that way that Vapor Trail gives power to Fancy Pants and Fancy Pants gives power to Vapor Trail?
Absolutely.
Okay, well, that's on me.
Nice.
Yeah, the way the triggers work out.
Yeah, I didn't think of that at the time, but I should have totally done
Let
that.
me double
Insert
check.
trigger joke here.
I also did not think of that, or I would have suggested it to you.
Okay, 1 for Battle Snakes, putting your smooth back into your hand.
Ooh. Nice. Okay.
Smooth is one of the worst troublemakers to Battle Snakes.
3 for Clutchtown Citizen.
Over to Trading Traditions?
Yep.
Sure.
You have some response to that, don't you?
Not yet.
I should have moved the thing first. Oh well, it's fine. What can go wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, score phase, confront.
Where are you performing your confront step first?
Down the drain.
Okay, and currently Battle Snakes is 1 power, Fancy Pants is 5 power.
Sorry, I didn't actually specify. Did I specify that I'm giving it to Fancy Pants?
You specified that Vapor Trail gave her power to Fancy Pants, so that actually makes Fancy Pants
Yeah, but
4 power.
I also play Battle Snakes.
Yes, you did not announce the trigger for that. Where would you like that power to go?
Vapor Trail. Sorry.
Okay, got it. Then at your confront step there, I'm going to spend 2 AT to Frozen in Magicite Fancy Pants home.
That's fine. No confront. Confront.
Ah, you don't confront anyway.
Yes, Trading Traditions is fine.
Okay.
Rude.
Face off. Oh wait, you don't confront. That's fine too. Pass to you then.
Okay. Gain 4
I'm
AT
at 6
and
points.
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will ready Caldera, who is going to put a counter on Ember. I will draw for turn.
Look at this counter town.
Is Ember at 6 power right now, or
I'll give you mine
5?
first.
6.
6. Okay.
Now puts me at 8 cards because I played the Frozen in Magicite.
Alright.
Okay. Nothing at Troublemaker phase. Let me think of what else I would like to do here.
Well, there are no troublemakers, so yeah.
Not yet. That's true. Okay. So I'm going to spend 1 AT.
Hmm?
to play a troublemaker to your problem.
Gasp.
Right? And then let me just think about this one here.
Wait, why aren't you at 6 AT? Did you just spend an AT?
Okay. I'm going to... Yes,
played
I
a
played
troublemaker.
Yeah, I played the smooths over to his other problem. Or to
Just
his problem.
double confront.
I can still double confront.
Is his
3.
problem the one with Shoei?
It I'm is. going to
Yeah.
move Ember
Yeah.
up
Go down the
to-
drain.
to down the drain. Correct.
That's fine.
Which is confronting, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I will go ahead and spend 1 AT to exhaust Caldera and frighten Vapor Trail.
That's fine. Value.
Much value. Let's go to the score phase.
Yeah, double confront.
I will go ahead and double confront for 2 points,
Yeah,
and
I
let me
have no
think.
responses.
Yeah, let me think if I want to use Smolder or not. That would be 9 plus a discard versus your 5.
Do it.
How many cards do you have in hand?
4.
4 cards in hand?
Do it.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go ahead and use
You know
Smolder.
you wanna.
Okay, let me think what I'm discarding here.
Why do I listen to you from the future?
I think I kind of...
Because there's something way more funny that you're going to do in a bit here.
Lemon Hearts.
Sure. So I will give Ember plus 2 power.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's flip.
Yep.
You lost more
Let's go.
power when you gained.
Only a 1.
By 1. It was worth
So
the...
I'm at.
I did,
6,
but Octavia
7, 8,
relies on her
9,
hand so
11,
much.
12.
Yeah.
And I'm at 10.
Okay. Do you have any responses?
Nope, you win.
That's fair.
Okay. Then I will trigger Diligent on Ember.
Oh, gee,
I will
another
score 1
power
for
counter.
bonus.
2.
Oh, she has
So-
Diligent too? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Send everything back home here.
Didn't we learn anything about Diligent too?
Nope,
Nope. Dear Princess Celestia.
I didn't learn anything at all.
She
You
also
better-
can't be
Zero
frightened.
recreation.
Are you gonna remember
And at
to...
the end of my turn, I will exhaust Starlight Glimmer to gain an AT,
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
and pass the turn to you.
I had a whole turn cycle to do that if I wanted.
Yeah.
780. Drawing a card. A nice card. Okay. I need 8 to confront yours, right?
Correct.
Well, I was apparently really OCD about my cards there.
You have 2 ET left. How many cards in hand?
7 cards in hand.
And 2 ET.
Correct.
Not ideal. Probably have napcakes or something. No, it's Singleton. It's unlikely that they have napcakes.
Oh, there's
Feel like-
there's a napcakes in here somewhere.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like,
It's especially
playing
tilting
against
that every
purple
time
makes me
I
want to play purple.
went to frighten one of your
Isn't that
yellow
always how it
friends,
goes? You, play
you turn it
aggro,
over
and you play against
to
control.
this big old yellow sleep.
Why am I not just doing this? It's so much slower and grindier.
Because sometimes you want to go fast.
I'm thinking if I should do this here or I don't think I have
What's
much
the rec
choice.
on your purple problem?
Let me
Oh.
check. I think it's 4.
2 for
2
that,
plus 2?
2 for that, 2 for
No,
this, 1 for that.
that's-
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 6 total.
Which
Yeah.
is then to your problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could DFO
We
next
do
turn.
remove Octavia. to
But
my
pretty
problem.
sure he can DFO.
No.
Yeah.
Pay 2 for Sunderland, giving 2 power to Klutchtown citizen.
Sure.
This is when the portal thing happens. Spoilers.
And 1 for the bunny, giving power to Octavia.
Bunyip.
This
There
is
you
this is the best portal in the history of portals. Okay,
I think
We-
you mean the other thing.
if you could pause
I'm
the video
definitely gonna
here,
have to respond
don't do
to
it.
your son.
But if you could, name the portal target.
Go ahead.
Bunyip.
It's
I
the
can
bunyip.
already tell that you're gonna do something wrong.
No. Like, the problem here is I think it is the correct play.
It's
I hate
Bunyip.
that you're making me use this card.
It
now.
is,
It's
but
gonna
it
be the
feels
bunyip.
so bad.
Wow, you
Um,
made me use battle snakes.
No, that's true. I did.
I mean, I know he's gonna pick Bunyip, but
It's great. Just move the bunyip home.
I'm
Pay
going to
2.
play Interdimensional Portal, and I believe that's going to be on your Trihorn Bunyip, but let me just double check. Octavia is at 5 power, correct?
Yes.
Womp.
Portal Bunyip home.
That just
That's
sigh of
so
resignation
Such-
there.
Such
Yep.
value.
Value. You keep using your cards on my 1 power cards for some reason.
Yeah,
They're
all
scary.
of my control here is going after like the
Vapor
little
Trail was
piddly
effectively
things.
Shutting off 4 power. Bunyip shutting
Yeah.
off an extra point.
Yeah? Okay, I still confront your problem though.
You do still confront my problem. That's correct.
I'll pass to you. Oh,
Okay.
home limit.
Yeah, you have some home limit issues to resolve.
This can go, and no more home limit issue.
That is the worst portal that I've
Oh,
ever.
wait, still
ever
one more
played.
card.
Especially since I'm holding a fume in my hand this entire time, just like
What does Fume do?
In not,
Huh?
said it was 5.
What does Fume
I
do?
will gain my 4
exhausts an opposing character
Okay.
for each of your dragons, and they can only ready one.
Trigger Caldera, and we will put
He exhausts an
counter
opposing
on-
character,
How much
though-
does he cost to
Let's
play?
put a counter
4.
on Spike.
4.
That seems good.
You just haven't been able to play him yet?
Well,
Cool.
playing
Good.
Fume against Octavia when Octavia has a full grip is pretty bad. So I wanted to reduce the cards in his hand before I dropped Fume on the board.
Shocking. Put a
Or else he'll just play cards up there and then it doesn't matter.
Didn't know you were running smooth.
right.
Here you just move up, right? And
Yeah.
face off at your own problem.
What do we want to do here?
But you need 6, and you only have 3 on each of those. Like, you can do it.
Nothing would be nice.
Spike has Traveler.
Yeah, but he's still
I'm
he's only 1 power,
Sure
right?
that it would.
Base.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you move him up, and now he's at 4
Let's
power.
start by
yeah,
Then you got to move something else up.
exhausting
Yeah.
Starlight to gain an AT.
Okay.
When you're left with 1 AT, and it works.
Then I will
How much time left?
Oh yeah, we had a time limit.
It was like an hour,
half
right?
an hour. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good.
Let's see. So we can do that, and that lets me do that,
Unfortunately, the clock is not visible on this
which
one.
is fine.
We finished
Sure,
earlier
sounds good.
anyway.
I will spend 2 to move Spike,
Yes, you did.
Okay.
triggering Traveler, and moving your Klutchtown citizens home.
That's fine.
I thought you wanted to have a face off there.
I will spend 1 AT.
Oh, I
and
remember what I do
exhaust
here.
Caldera in order to frighten your Thunderlane.
That sounds fine.
Not frightening bunny.
Spend 1 AT to actually do that.
I don't understand.
There was some reason for this. And then I will spend.
Yeah,
2
I actually
AT.
expected you to frighten bunny there.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess it's now. I will play Factory Jack up to Hysterical Recreation.
Sure.
Exhaust
Jack
start to
is
gain
fine.
1. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Scoreface.
Yeah.
Why didn't
responses.
you have a
Okay,
face off
confront
at
for
that
1 point,
problem
pass the
instead?
turn.
I think
AT?
I can't remember the exact reason, but I figured with him only having 4 AT, he wouldn't be
Throw a card.
in a great position to reach 8 power there if I removed all his characters.
It's a card.
He's Octavia.
I was very close to
We
that
have
actually.
4 AT.
The smooth was the problem, but I had Industrial Revolution. Which makes all the power stuff easier. Because suddenly you get free power at each problem.
True.
This is rough.
I think I was just incrementally trying to get a point or two. So right now I'm at 9. And he's at 7, I believe. It's a very close game.
Well, I think this turn is kinda deciding, because either I do something about the situation, or you do a double face-off and you're ahead in points by a margin.
That's fair. Yeah, that would put me up to 13.
Yeah, which is... I don't think I can catch up. Depends on problems, but still. Kinda far away.
Yeah, I was kinda hoping for swaying to C ponies to show up. Because that would actually help me.
And that's a problem here.
It's true, it would.
Yeah, I'm just passing. Can't do anything.
Okay.
Living confront.
I will gain my 4 AT, ready my characters, trigger Caldera. We're going to put the counter on Spike again.
Okay.
Draw my card.
I also had Conning the Company in my hand and I didn't consider playing it, but I think if I did, maybe there was a way to do a double face-off here somehow.
See, the problem is you have to DFO, or a GP has to DFO now.
Whatever the white event from Friends Forever is.
Reliving history?
That one. Keep wanting to say redeeming qualities. Same syllables. I was
actually
so
didn't have that in
I
my
guess I could
deck.
be fearing... I know, but I was horrified of it. Unreasonable demands. Do you have a Pegasi currently? No. Okay.
I didn't even have a
There's some
unicorn.
other things you can
Oh wait, I did. There was a rarity.
Oh, I'm sure Tough Love is also scary, but you don't currently have the color rec for that. Fancy Pants too. When he was still there. Let's exhaust Starlight Glimmer, gain an AT. Let's immediately... But it's a nice aggro trick with Octavia too. Use that AT on Caldera to frighten Trihorn Bunyip.
That makes sense.
There, since you all wanted me to frighten Bunyip.
Rex, aren't you?
Let's exhaust Applejack.
Yeah.
To gain 1.
That's all I wanted. Just a frightened Bunyip.
Okay. Well. I'm going to spend 2 AT, and I'm going to move Ember up to your problem.
Yep. No response.
Yeah, that no response is the thing that
I should have
concerns
played
me.
Petit Sneeze or something.
Banish the Ember. Well, I guess we try it, and we see how it goes. I will
Caldera.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You flipped me, it's gonna work. I will attempt to confront your problem first.
Yes.
You got it.
I got it?
Yep.
Okay. I will attempt to confront historical recreation.
Yeah.
Okay. I will go ahead and use Smolder here.
Free power. It's a rarity in Flash.
Okay. I'll give the power to Applejack. Let's flip.
Yana.
I flipped a 4.
You win.
Okay.
Hey, another removal.
Trigger the Diligent on Ember.
I would love Yana right
No other diligence, so that's 13.
So a 10 power ember.
That is currently a 10 power ember, yes.
Let's see what my next problem is.
Yeah, Hithrock did not get lucky on a lot of his removal.
You have a home limit, don't you?
I do. My next problem is
just-
entrance exam.
You gotta get rid of one.
And I am in excess of my home limit.
I think you
Yep.
get rid of Starlight. Or Caldera.
My thought was getting rid of Factory Jack.
I will get rid of...
I
It's
know
one of
what I
the-
would get
it's-
rid of, but
It's one of the AT I can't generators get rid here, of I think.
Starlight Glimmer, though. It's her day.
Oh, right, we were
there's-
playing this on
there's
Starlight
Battle
Glimmer
Pony
Day.
there.
I mean, but
There
Starlight
is
Glimmer is
that
the right
Battle
one.
Pony, and she's actually what I'm probably going to end up getting rid of, which is sad. But I really don't want to. I'm going to get rid of Caldera instead.
Caldera is fine.
I like my ATs.
I
Okay.
know. I know exactly what you're talking about.
7
Okay.
cards in the hand, 4 AT, home limit of 4, 13 points, so we're gaining 5 a turn, pass the turn to you.
Okay, 580. Rolling a card. I would
Now,
love
what are you
this
on?
card.
Anxious Animals is the problem?
Would be like the perfect card, but no. It's 7 for me, right?
It is 7 for
Looks like Anxious Animals.
Though I do fully expect
It
you
is.
will be able to DFO this turn.
Yes.
Barring shenanigans.
I mean, to D4 this turn, I don't even like have to do much. I don't think I have enough AT to not play anything and still get a D4, but that's not ideal. You're at 13. Very annoying.
So it was
You also have
what they
14,
tried
which
here to do
even
is to
more
do
annoying.
triple. Is to do triple confront with like something like Industrial Revolution and Bunny as well, but I didn't have AT for that. And I don't like after I considered everything, I don't think like that
Okay,
point
okay.
difference for a triple confront would have mattered.
Yeah, what are you at right now?
I think it's around like 7 or 9. No, it's 7. I think it's still 7.
Yeah, it's a lot of points you gotta get. 8 points in a single turn. Back
Pretty
with the
how it's
old
gonna be.
confront rules. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, how it's gonna be.
Oh, that would have been bad. Have the old confront rules here? Yeah. Oof.
Or either of those. Yeah, there's a 2 bonus out. Yeah. But still, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the most you're gonna get. 6 with Bunya.
And if you play Dilemma and confront it, that's 2 more.
It's one I'm expecting
Yeah,
like
it's
another
kind of
dilemma
a
and
mistake.
herd and critter choir and just get completely blown out.
So I'm mentioning here that I did a mistake. I discarded Rarity and Fluttershy, and now I had a hand
There's
with no
any
friends,
point for me.
and hand with no friends is bad news for Octavia.
Oh, that was your last friend in hand?
It wasn't last. I don't
Okay,
remember.
okay.
Like, but yeah,
Okay.
it's still like I had 3 dilemmas in my hand. I think.
Oof.
Okay. That changes things.
Yeah.
Some of them.
So it's definitely a mistake on my part.
Do a D4 here. Put me.
Don't think it would
But
have
we'll
changed
do
much though.
Double confront next turn anyway. Hmm. Oh well. I don't like being with 0 ET though.
Sometimes you
Yeah,
don't
I'm
got an option.
fairly convinced we can just win next turn anyway, so let's go for the highest score we can. 2. Push now.
Okay,
2, your problem.
sure.
2 to unfrighten bunny.
Okay. Ooh, this might lead to shenanigans. Okay.
1 to move bunny.
Yeah, that's fine.
Spoiler, it didn't lead to shenanigans.
2 to move
Yeah.
Octavia.
Okay.
Actually, is it Octavia? Yeah, it is Octavia. Brian.
Okay.
Confront anxious animals and score face.
Yes, sir.
Giving power from Brian to...
Octavia or...
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Octavia. So yeah.
Yep, that is totally fine.
I will frighten bunny for a point.
Okay.
I will put a creature token into play. Your problem.
You got it.
Giving power to a Clutch Town citizen. Confront.
Uh-huh.
You don't
Okay.
have responses, huh?
I have no responses.
But I don't think I had enough AT to do the thing I wanted to do. Oh well. Flip.
Okay.
You
so
want me to discard the card?
I can't. Smolder is already exhausted.
Oh, okay.
Let me think here, though. You are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and you flip a 3?
Yeah.
And I flipped a 2. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. I'm trying to remember. You got it.
So it was 5 points for Heatherrock?
Yeah, it was a 5-point turn, so it was a really good turn.
Either you do it double face up now and win because I have 0 points.
And I'm trying to
Or
remember
do my
what
things.
I
Maybe win or maybe not.
was thinking of playing.
Power play.
Power play, that's right.
Swaying the sea ponies.
They were
Suddenly,
swaying the
The
PC
sound is off.
This can go. This no.
A little.
This can't go.
It's
Well,
been
I had
getting worse over time.
I had to
I know.
resynchronize it a couple of times. It keeps drifting.
Like removing my yellow.
Yeah. Ooh, swings. Is that 8 for the opponent or 10 or something?
It is 8.
It's 8 for
Okay.
both of us, yeah. Okay. Gain 5, up to 9.
Oh, wow.
Already all my
I
cards.
meing, you've got
You have no
Ember,
AT remaining?
though, so, like,
Nope.
Okay.
You can do
whatever.
whatever you
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Draw for turn. That is a perfectly fine card.
and you're at 11 AT, yeah.
What is my confront requirement on swaying the sea ponies?
8.
Okay, that's what I thought.
You have enough AT to do that.
I do. I'm going to, first off, exhaust both of my AT generators at home. Gain 2 AT, go up to 11. Then I'm going to spend 2 AT. I'm going to move Ember up to your problem.
Sure.
Then I will spend, that brings me down to 9. I'll spend 2 AT to move Spike over here to Jailbreak, trigger Traveler.
Want to
I'm-
move something?
No, I'm okay.
Oh.
You should have done a
then
single face-off over
for
swaying the
sheer
sea ponies.
overkill, let's go. That would have been pretty good. But Grubber to my
Yeah.
problem.
Okay, what you gonna exhaust, if
We'll
anything?
exhaust Octavia.
That would potentially win me the game.
Oh no,
Good.
that's fine.
And then I'm going to play a Fume.
More foreshadowing.
That's fine too.
And exhaust all your things. There we go. Finally,
fine too.
finally got to play Grubber and Fume.
So
Okay.
good thing about Bunny being frightened that he's not exhausted.
That's exactly right. That Bunyip can totally confront on that next turn. My turn? Or score face?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the 2.
yeah, good game.
Okay, good game, sir.
My hand
Wow.
was Conning the Compony, Industrial Revolution, and Middle.
I really think that Smolder eating the hand was,
Instead of playing
kinda
Vital
relevant
Snakes, I
there.
should have probably played Dilemma there, so you wouldn't be able to replay Troublemaker, but I didn't have a key to do that.
That's fair. I had Power Play, a couple other competitive dragons, Flim and Flam,
Oh, power
Scalio.
play. Yeah, I see.
I gotta get the after game
So what I
banter in
wanted
here.
to do last turn is to probably go for a triple confront with Dilemmas. but I didn't have enough AT to do that.
Ah, makes sense.
Industrial Revolution really helps, with
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that can get incredibly strong. It's all because of Rock Farmer, like Animoy says. Crazy amounts of power.
It is.
If you had drawn Critter Choir at any point in there, that would have been especially scary as well.
Yes, Critter Quiet. Like, there's a lot of things here that would have helped, but I was just getting, like, not them, but I was still getting fine cards.
Oh yeah.
Also, Crack would have helped.
Getting Starlight early in the opening hand was really important. Just leverage that AT advantage from the beginning.
I'm not sure, how many Troublemakers do you have?
I've got 8 in the deck, but Smooze was the only one I ever saw.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah. And you didn't flip any, so that's very weird.
No.
No, you saw
I
2
did flip one.
Troublemakers.
I flipped the Skeleton Soldiers.
Oh, right, yeah.
You played a Troublemaker turn 1.
And I had the Fume
Yes,
in my hand
and then it was bounced to my hand with Battle Snakes, and then I played it again later.
Definitely close to it, and so I was very sad when you made me use my interdimensional portal.
I see, yes. On Bunny, if anything.
Yeah, that feels... Given the choice between Dragon Tribal wanting to portal its own Fume that it hasn't played yet, or wanting to portal an opposing Bunya to stop a single confront.
Yeah, and he has Swift, so it's even worse.
Oh yeah. But, I mean, it was a 2-point difference, and the game was very, very close to that. That was you at 12 there at the end, so...
Yeah, if I had one more turn, I would probably be able to win.
Yeah, and I can see exactly what Aura was saying, where it really would come down to who got their deck doing what it does first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I have a lot of cards that really helped me here, but I also had Raptor Razor, and, oh, I wish I had Raptor Razor.
That would have been crazy amounts of power.
Yes, exactly. That's why I wanted really much, but yeah, oh well. There's one funny card here which I included, and then I actually read the text, so I first included it, and then I read the text when I was already beating.
Which card that is?
What was that?
It's Goldie Delicious.
Oh, yes.
She's
Hey.
useless.
I made that joke about it when we were playing last time, and I ran Thorax.
Yes.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm totally running Goldie Delicious. And you're like, search your deck for a critter? That sounds awesome. Oh, with the same name. Oh.
Yeah, I realized that too late.
That's all right. It's a good meme. It's a good meme. All right.
But
well,
yeah, it didn't show up, so it's like it wasn't there.
There you go. All right.
The meme inclusion that I said was Vapor Trail. I just saw her. Yeah, I have to include her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And she's fine.
I ran through most of the dragons. I started off trying to go tricolor and run all the blue ones as well, and then actually sat there and looked at it and was like, I'm at like 30 cards out of my deck. I don't think I can do this.
Yeah, I wanted to go for tricolor to include pink for waivers and stuff.
Sure.
But yeah, then I just thought, yeah, just gonna go yellow and be consistent about it.
For sure. Well, I appreciate the challenge, and a great game as always.
Mm-hmm. It was a good game.
It was. A lot of back and forth, a lot of good momentum.
Well, that was certainly fascinating.
I like Blitz.
Pick pack.
I like Singleton Blitz. I like Singleton. And I like the fact that Hithrock challenged using those rules. Thank you, Hithrock.
Can I ask you a question? Do you like Singleton Blitz because you haven't played against Purple White yet?
I'm withholding my answer.
I think the correct question to ask there is, can you run f-stop? The answer is
No.
no.
But you
Run
but you
Nightmare
can-
Blitz.
you can run Unicorn Tribal, and that's horrifying.
Ooh, Nightmare Blitz. That sounds fun.
Oh my gosh, why?
Nightmare Blitz Singleton. I see no problems whatsoever.
Oh my god.
I mean, I
why
don't
would-
actually see any problem.
Why would you do this?
Because it's great.
It's
And
Wait.
powerful?
just Nightmare Blitz or Nightmare Singleton Blitz?
Nightmare Singleton Blitz.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, old rules.
Oh.
You can only have one copy of the banned cards. I mean,
It's like a restricted list.
I think it'll be fine.
Everything's on the restricted list. Grandpa's is over there just having an aneurysm. This is great.
Okay. It took us 15 minutes to build a decking core. That's 5 minutes longer than we normally allot for regular Blitz decks, okay? And that was with a very small section of the cards that are actually available. Let's not add every supplemental and premier block set in there too, and also strip the ban list entirely.
Now this sounds
See-
good because you're
see-
going to have no friggin' idea what to build here, and it's going to be delicious.
I'd sit there for 30 minutes and still not know what to build.
The problem is you're giving them too much time. Just make it 5 minutes in Nightmare Singleton, and that
know,
way they
right?
have to just
God.
start picking things. Like, no, you will not have
Just
a deck
like
to play.
randomly grab cards at that point.
Yeah, you'd basically have to, wouldn't you?
Yeah, just take the box of like EO cards or something and play that.
I've got
I'm-
this pile right here.
I'm okay with this. Let's do this.
Or use a 1,000 card deck, like that one guy did at that Yu-Gi-Oh event.
I mean, at that point, you can just go for one of the tribals that's really common, like the main, like Pegasus, Earth, or Unicorn. Because there's just so many. You can just pick them all and then strip out the bad ones.
Viewers pick the decks. That's an interesting idea, Animoy. So the viewers collectively vote on a deck. I think we've done some community deck building before.
I think we need to do that, except like Blitz mode, and then the unkind moderator gets to fill stuff in.
Okay, Blitz mode and a live stream, those two things? No.
Sounds good.
There's a couple problems. A major one is that after we pick cards, we have to go build the deck, which can take hours.
It doesn't mean we have to do it on the same stream.
Sure.
And actually, at the moment, we're doing very good. The latency is down in like 1 or 2 seconds. So maybe? I'm not going to say it's a good idea, but it'd be funny.
Always do it for the lulz.
Always for the lulz. Well, speaking of Nightmare, if you are craving stupid formats like that, or honestly like Singleton, or Core, or Harmony, or Meme Sealed, or what else are we running? Draft, Cube.
We all know Meme Sealed and Nightmare are the important ones.
Yes. Then you are going to want to be at BabsCon 2019, which is coming up here in just a few weeks. It's going to be on April 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. And Sim is going to be there running CCG events. We should have the full schedule up hopefully this evening.
If, however, you're not up for so much degeneracy, come to Everfree. Or do both. I like both.
There's plenty of degeneracy at Everfree. And yes, do both.
No, there's not. We're running Beyond
Headband?
Block and Headband.
You are running Beyond Block. I just built a deck for that.
Beyond Block Popper?
No.
Nah. I wasn't
Blitz?
actually serious about that. But no, it is Beyond Block.
But
Hold
I
up.
could technically use a Beyond Block Popper deck at the Beyond Block event.
Yes, but
Yes.
then
Yes.
you can't use main 6. And is that really a world you want to live in?
No.
I can use main 6. Just not the main 6 you're talking about.
Technically correct.
Could. But how about no?
Anyway, before we go too far down this rabbit hole.
Convention shenanigans.
Convention shenanigans. We'll see you all at conventions. Watch Reddit and Discord for the schedules as well as our Facebook page. But for now, this will wrap up our stream on this featured duel today. Yes?
We need to sit here and plug what is it, Winnie City? Yeah, go to that
Windy
too.
City. Absolutely. We're not going to be there, but I believe Joking Luna is going to be running CCG events there.
I believe so.
And that is going to be...
Not like next weekend or something.
End of 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah. So if you are in the Midwest, be sure to check that out. And go say hi to Brian Drummond for me. He's going to be there. Okay. Now with that plug done, Hithrock, are there any Russian conventions we should be plugging?
Maybe next year. I mean, not, maybe in autumn.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay, not yet.
Not yet,
Well-
but soon.
Thank you again to all of our patrons, including Hithrock, on Patreon. We really appreciate your regular support. And if you aren't currently a patron and you want to get in on the madness that is Blitz, Singleton, Core, or Nightmare challenges, you can consider donating. Doing so will enable us to continue making content like this. If you have comments or questions you'd like to send our way, or if you're just interested in hearing about what we're working on for the future, there are many ways you can stay in contact. We have our Patreon, as mentioned previously, but you can also reach us through our Facebook, Twitter, and email. And patrons at or above the $5 per month level also get access to our Slack channel, where you can chat live with us any day, anytime. If you're looking to watch any of our previous videos, including tournament recordings, you can find them on our YouTube channel, linked in the sidebar, and please make sure to subscribe so we can get a channel URL that is a little easier to remember. We really would appreciate it. And with all that said, thank you to each and every one of our viewers, both here now and watching this recording later. We are, as always, Commentary is Magic. I am, as always, Grandpaws.
Big Cheese.
Arcat and
Hithrock.
And Ivory Starlight, who is going to go build a Beyond Block Popper deck?
You're a madman.
you would, wouldn't you?
It's not like you haven't.
You know, you're right. I did actually build one.
You sent me one like a week after Sequestria released.
Yeah, I remember that. I need to go update that.
It was Poppy.
It was
No,
Poppy.
it can't be Poppy,
it can't
because
be Poppy
Poppy
for
is a
Popper.
rare.
He's right.
But I should update the Poppy deck anyway.
I must be thinking of a different deck, but I know you sent me some Popper nonsense.
We built one, I think.
Probably correct.
Anyway, have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Every creature.
Bye.
Sorry.
Ah!
Boo.
Bye.